what were some of the first things you did after being cast in The Flash to prepare? What sort of research and training did you do to play a cop, and then specifically to play a character in the DCU?
Yeah, well, to play a cop, I basically, David Nutter, who's one of the executive producers and the director of the first 2 episodes, was incredible because he'd worked on a lot of cop shows before. So he set me up with a detective and a cop. Actually, they're ex-cop. They were so hardcore, and one of them took me to a shooting range, and the other one, I have to speak loud, right, for this, okay, good. And I'm like shouting at you.
No, it's good.
and then I also did all this training, like in his backyard, how to come around a corner, how to hold the gun, how to deal with a criminal in a very commanding way, because I had no idea really. So I did all of that, and Jesse actually thought it was hysterical because we had some little rehearsals before we started filming the pilot, and I came with my little belt and like toy gun and holster, just so I could, you know what I mean? And Jesse's like, "Wow, man, you're going all out here." Of course, he played a detective for like 10 years on Law and Order, so he knew what he was doing. But I needed some training for sure. And then, the internet is such an amazing resource. I just came across so many different storylines. You know, there's like fan fiction, and then there's like actual DC fiction, and then so there was so many sort of ways, I guess, that Eddie Thorne could have been painted. But I worked with the producers really on making him really likable and really nice, which was a great idea that they had really. To make everyone really like him, so that it was a really believable love triangle. And then I really just tried to make him a human being. And it was so lucky that we had such wonderful actors in the cast, and we were also willing to make it into something very special, and that's what ended up happening, yeah.
You mentioned how Eddie was a likable and nice character, and that was something that you strove for with the producers. He seems to have been practically perfect in every way.
Exactly.
And then he really came into his own as a hero. Did you ever wish you were rougher around the edges?
No, I thought it was hilarious actually that he was almost like irritatingly awesome, you know, and that he was so kind of perfect and lovely that you could almost not fault him at all. And so it made it all the more irritating for poor Barry. He was almost trying to hate him, but couldn't.
Yeah.
It was just like, oh God, Eddie, you're so kind of goofy and nice.
Yeah.
And so I found that hilarious and really fun to play as well with Grant and with Candace. Yeah.
Now, your second season appearance put kind of a neat button on the character of Eddie, and in some ways it seemed very, very tidy, but there's still a lot of clamoring and rumors about a possible return to the show. So, where would you put the odds of a return of Eddie in some form?
On the scale of what?
On a scale of 1 to 10.
On a scale of villain to
oh,
superhero?
Right, yes, that too, yeah.
I would say there's a high possibility of him coming back, and also someone with powers. I would really like to see that.
Yeah.
And I think it would be a lovely, we've got a lovely kind of launching pad right now. So there's so many options, and that's why people are kind of going crazy, and their imaginations are going crazy as to what he could be next.
Right.
And I would love him to have powers and come back, especially now with Flashpoint, and be something completely new, but still the same person. The same heart. Yeah.
Right. Now you had declared some plans to conquer Broadway. Is that something that you're still looking to do?
Yes, definitely is. I'm spending time in New York now, and Broadway is definitely something that I will be doing in this lifetime. And then films as well.
Well, there is a Flash musical episode coming up too. Maybe you'll be back in time for that.
Right, I don't know, but I heard Carlos is writing some of the music. And I mean, it's going to be fantastic. I mean, what a great cast of people to have doing it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be involved. But Yeah.
Right. Now, we're here at the Heroes and Villains Fan Fest, and you've, since doing The Flash in particular, and Quantico, you've kind of gotten out there on the con circuit and started to meet fans. And I know when you were growing up, I guess back in Zimbabwe, when you were a child,
Yeah.
you watched a lot of genre TV, especially like He-Man and She-Ra and that kind of thing.
That's right.
Had you not made it down this path as an actor, do you think you'd be at a convention like this as an attendee, or doing cosplay?
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
I mean, I very well could be. Who knows? In another timeline, right?
Right.
I could be.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of these epic stories with a lot of emotional, a lot of emotional substance to them. But then they're very epic as well, and so I am fascinated by that kind of thing. And I found what I think we did really well with The Flash is really get the heartbeat into these epic supernatural happenings. To have that kind of human pulse underneath really fascinates me. And yeah, totally. I mean, I probably would come to one of these things just myself if I wasn't an actor.
What's the experience been like meeting with fans?
I mean, it's a wonderful community for people. It's great. I see people here coming in friendship groups as well, or just on their own, and they really get to relate with other people who are into the same things as they are. And that's so important, I think, in life, to have a passion about something and to go towards it. And people become so obsessed with you that they get to watch it with their family or watch it with their friend and talk about it. It kind of seems to really connect people, and it also has some great themes in it, very positive themes of believe in yourself and anything's possible, and really go the extra mile.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I love it, and everyone's so nice, and they shower me with flattery. It's very hard.
Not a bad way to spend a weekend, right?
Exactly.
Now, you made a short film called The Letter Carrier, right? What's the status of that, and how can people see it eventually? It features Jesse L. Martin, right?
Yes, Jesse and I directed it, actually.
Oh, okay.
We're not acting in it.
Oh, okay.
And Carlos did the music.
Oh, right, okay.
And then I think probably about 3/4 of the Flash crew worked on the film as well. And it was an incredible coming together of, I guess, the Vancouver film community and TV community is such a wonderful, it was a testament to their passion, because they all came and supported it in such a wonderful way, and it was such a great experience for all of us, especially for me dying on The Flash, and then we went straight into filming The Letter Carrier. So it was quite special, to have those last moments, I guess, all together. And so we're releasing the trailer this weekend, today, actually.
Oh, wow.
And we're doing the festival circuit, so we've got into LA City Fest so far, and we'll find out in the next few months on a few others that we entered. And then we'll release it online for the public next year, because we really did it for everyone who supported our Kickstarter. So it's a really unique, special project, which hopefully one day we might do as a Broadway show.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Now, there's a piano out on the panel stage there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dear.
You might be in trouble when you head out to your Flash panel.
I just actually got a rush of yeah, you do. You want to entertain people, especially here, and I do play the piano. But the thing is, I play so much better when I have music in front of me, because I learned classically. So I have a few kind of little jukebox numbers that I get out there. But you don't want to overplay them.
Right. So I don't know how much you can say about what's upcoming for you, but where are you putting your career focus now? Is it more on looking into stage work or screen work, pilot season?
Moment, it's more looking into stage work and film work. So we'll just see. We'll see what happens. I would definitely do TV as well if I was really passionate about the story and the project. So you're gonna have to wait and see. Yeah.
And then, do you plan to direct more?
I do plan to direct one project in particular in Africa, and my friend and I are at the very early stages of writing a screenplay. which is loosely based on my life, actually.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Can you say what angle of your life, or?
Yeah, it's basically Zimbabwe in the 80s through the 2000s, and everything that's happened politically, but it's basically about once you become solid in who you are, then nothing can touch you. You know, race, politics, all these there's so many elements in it, but it's really about looking within yourself to find freedom.
Awesome. Well, that's a great place to end. Thanks for talking with me, and we hope we'll see you again soon.
Thank you so much.